The easiest way to sell your sports cards. So today I'm going to run through a start to finish process of me sending in sports cards into consignment and why it's easy. You don't even have to do anything other than package the cards itself and then just wait for the money to roll in. I'm going to walk you guys through what cards I send, how I package the cards, the submission levels, the actual final prices that I get for the cards when they go to auction, and then how I do get paid out. Before we start, make sure you leave a like down below, comment down below as well, get the algorithm going and hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't subscribed already. Now I do also want to say before I get into it that people always ask me what kind of cards to send, and I always say in terms of final value, be happy with getting around 80% of the current comp price, because with eBay fees, the consignment fees being taken out, that's around the price that you're looking at. Also add into the fact that you may not get that actual comp price because auctions can end over or they can end under. And then also don't send cards that will end at $1 to $2, because with the way that DC Sports do their fees, and it does make sense as well, you don't want to be sending in a million cards that are going for under $1 because it takes a lot of time to actually process it. You won't really get anything, if anything, out of it at all if it does end at $1. And why I do like sending into consignment, look, Australia has a really healthy sports card market, but sometimes it's harder to sell NFL cards here just because our community here is a little bit smaller. In America, NFL is the #1 sport over there, so sending in my cards into America, you're exposing yourselves to a larger market and potentially higher sale prices there as well. In terms of what I'm sending, nothing massive. So just before the NFL season, so sending a bunch of NFL here. Polkamet playbook booklet auto is very nice. This Chris Carter impeccable on-card order out of 5. Someone said to me that this card is actually worth a little bit. I got it in the cherry bargain boxes, so hopefully can flip this one. Kadarius Toney playbook auto. Yeah, just some cards here that I've purchased from collections that I just want to kind of turn over. Bailey Zappi, James White impeccable on-card auto, Godwin auto, Sam Howell, got a lot of Sam Howell here, Jalen Hurts, green cracked ice, Zappi, just trying to get rid of my Zappies at the moment, Tyreek Hill, Jarrett Stidham, who knows if he'll still be the starter of the Broncos by the time this auction goes up, Bob Pettit, Topps rookie card, Sam Darnold, JJ McCarthy out for the season, so it looks like he's going to be the starting quarterback. So seeing a couple Sam Darnolds that I actually found hiding away. Another Sam Darnold here. And then Daniel Jones here, Optic, out of 150, PSA 10. And in terms of packaging, I don't go over the top. Like, I just have the one touches just then and there. Have the top-loaded cards put into team bags, and then booklets go into PSA graded sleeves. So yeah, nothing over the top here. They're all kind of packaged how I would package them if I was sending them to a customer overseas. And then just get your mailing box. I've just lined it with some bubble wrap. Cards are in there. I'll wrap it up tightly. And then I've got my submission form here, which I'll put on top, and then I'll package that all up. And this is ready to go out to DC Sports, taped up very tightly. If you shake it, you can hardly hear anything, so that means there's no movement there. So yeah, packaged up very, very tightly. Just gone off to the post office, and as you can see, the express cost me $56, but I do get a fair postage discount just having an AusPost business account. So I'm on band 4. If you guys have AusPost business accounts, you'd know band 4 is really, really hard to get. So it did cost me $45 in total. And I actually also sent off a package with like, I don't even know, I should have actually counted it up, but I think over 100 cards, maybe 200 cards of just like low end stuff, because I wanted to see how it would go in the standard option from DC Sports, and it weighed in at 2.5 kilos. Cost me $82 minus my discount, which is $16, so it cost me $66. And I'm going to send that one standard because I'm not in a rush for it to get processed and uploaded onto DC Sports.
2,000 years later.
So it has been a couple of weeks now, and the cards have arrived at DC Sports. Funnily enough, I did say I sent off 2 packages. One was standard and one was express. The standard normally takes like 2 weeks, and the express normally takes about a week to arrive in America. They actually both arrived at the same time. As you can see, the standard one here on DC Sports arrived on the 29th of August, and the express one arrived there. You can just see the estimated upload date for standard is way longer than express. And then as you can see here through the tracking itself, like I sent it off on the 21st of August and it arrived very quickly, within a week. I found International Express has been really good to me, only taking about a week at most at the moment. During COVID, I'd say it was more week and a half to 2 weeks. But yeah, at the moment, it's quite good. Moving on to the platform itself. So what they actually did was they actually didn't upload all 20 cards at the same time. They uploaded 3 cards on Friday, Australia time, and then the rest of the cards have been uploaded today. And that's annoying in a little way, and I'll tell you why. It's not a massive thing, but here are all the cards. So obviously the 3 cards that got uploaded early already have bids on them. The Cole Komet, which is due to finish tomorrow, obviously fetching a really good price at the moment, and then the other cards that I sent have all been uploaded. So why I'm a little bit annoyed in terms of them uploading the cards at different times, obviously they have the weekend, so it's nothing against them. It's obviously they've got a lot of processing to do with a lot of people sending in their cards at the moment. So these first 3 cards that were uploaded early all end tomorrow, which is just before the NFL week 1 starts. So I'm minimizing the chance of bad performance, injury risk, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, like that's why I'm saying I would rather all 20 cards have ended tomorrow. But these ones, you know, Tyreek Hill I'm fine with, but you know, Jalen Hurts could get injured. And a lot of the cards I did send in were players that I just didn't really believe in for this season. There's one major one here towards the bottom, which is Sam Darnold. And then also we have Daniel Jones. And I've actually looked this one up. So Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold are playing each other. The Giants versus the Vikings at Monday 3 a.m. The auctions end at Monday 10 a.m. So I'm almost hoping that they both play very well against each other. It's almost like a shootout, which could happen. But yeah, I'm really hoping that Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones play well because, yeah, again, if Sam Darnold has a poor performance, he throws 4 interceptions, then people are going to automatically not want to bid on this card. So I just think the timing of this is annoying me a little bit, but again, can't win them all. The auctions have ended, but annoyingly enough, eBay has changed the way their platform views sold listings. So you can't actually view each individual sold listing. So I'm going to walk through the individual sales on the DC Sports platform itself and just go through them. And then you guys can see what fees get taken out and everything like that. But let's go through the individual sales. So Bob Pettit, $97 for that one on the final eBay auction. You'll see all the fees that get taken out here. So that's where you can kind of work out what gets taken out. But really happy with this sale. I mean, PSA 2 is pretty much the equivalent of like a raw card for vintage as well. So happy with that sale. Daniel Jones, God, he did not play well. And right now it's awaiting payment. So I wouldn't be surprised if the person doesn't pay for it because he had a terrible game today. Unfortunately, people are going to be reactive to these sorts of things. 0 touchdowns, 2 interception game. People, it's just annoying. Like, that's why I wanted the auction to end before the week 1 games started because I thought it would have been a better chance of going at a higher price. This card I sent in to like make up the shipping costs for me sending it to DC Sports, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. But yeah, that's just what happens. Jarrett Stidham, PSA 9, did sell for $13. Happy with that one. I mean, when I did send it out, I was hoping that he would be QB1 for the Broncos, but he's now QB2 behind Bo Nix. Sam Darnold actually did play very well today. And so this is where, I was talking about Daniel Jones versus Sam Darnold. He played well today. I mean, above average for what he normally does play at. $26 for this color burst, PSA 9. I think when I initially bought the card, not bought the card, when I was going to sell the card in Australia, it would have only fetched like under $10 US because, again, Sam Darnold wasn't really playing last season. He was like the backup for Brock Purdy at the 49ers. So now that he's starting, you do get that bit of price increase and that reactivity, I guess, to QB hype. Next up, Chris Carter. $67 US for that one. I'm really happy with that sale price. On-card order out of 5. I would have thought it would have went for like maybe $80 to $90, but you can't win them all. I always try to, that's what I said, I like to give a figure of about 80% of comp price when you're sending in cards to DC Sports. That's sort of what you should be happy with, just with the consignment fees, eBay fees, and PayPal fees, which I'll also go through at the end when you want to request your funds to be sent out. And then, yeah, Sam Darnold, he played very well, and I'm glad the person has paid for the card because I'm still not a Sam Darnold believer, but $58 US for this sale is really good. All these prices are in USD. I think this card, honestly, last year would have been going for $15 US, if that. So $58 US for that. Really happy with that one, and I'm happy Sam Darnold played a good game, although that Daniel Jones didn't. So you got to have a winner and a loser there. Willie McGinnis, Illusions. This one's an in-case auto. $16 for that one. Yeah, happy with that one. Illusions encased. Yeah, don't have to say too much more about that sale. Sam Howe, we had a couple Sam Howe orders here. I'm surprised this one actually sold more than this one because this one's pro uniform. I would have probably desired this one in terms of like eye appeal and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, this one sold for less than the college uniform one. So that's an interesting one there, but $16 will split it between the pair. Let's move on to the next lot of sales. We have Bailey Zappi. So Bailey Zappi now is QB, he's not QB1 at the Chiefs. I'm assuming he's QB2 or 3. So yeah, a few of these cards did sell. $11 for that one. James White, impeccable on-card auto. $46 for that one. I thought it would have sold for around $30. So that's a sale that I'm extremely happy about. Another Bailey Zappi here, $11 for that one. Chris Godwin, he did play very well today, $23 for that sale. Really happy with that one, considering you know, Baker Mayfield also played well. Like, if I sent Baker Mayfield cards today, it would have been really, really good. But yeah, I'm happy Chris Godwin played very well. Mike Evans also played very well as well. And the Buccaneers played well. So everyone played well. Next up, Bailey Zappi. This one sold for $20 US. I actually tried to sell this one in Australia for $20 Australian. So $20 Australian is around $13 US. So getting that sale price in America plus more, I'm really stoked about. I've got to give a massive shout out. I'm going to put the comment up on the screen, but Robert Smith, this one sold for $41 US. So I put out a video of me going through the bargain boxes at Cherry, and I did buy this card for $5 Aussie, so around $3 US. And someone commented saying you should really look into that Robert Smith card because that set is actually very desirable. And I would have not have listed it at this price in Australia. I would have just sold it for probably half the price, maybe a third of the price, and still been happy with it. But I was like, when he commented that, I was like, all right, I'm going to send it to America, and the Americans can be the best judge of that. So appreciate you for doing that because it sold for $41 US, and that is a very nice flip from $5 in the Cherry bargain boxes. So really, really happy with that one, and a great story behind it as well. Jalen Hurts, team color match, green cracked ice, not a rookie card, but $11 or $12 US for that one. Happy with that one. I did buy this one in China for like a third of the price. Tyreek Hill. So before, when I actually woke up, the first thing I saw on my Facebook newsfeed was that Tyreek Hill was detained. So I was like, is this guy even going to play? And fortunately, he did play and, you know, scored a touchdown and had a nice little celebration. So $18 US for that one. Happy with that sale. Cole Kmet. So these next two auctions did end up ending before the week 1 of the NFL season actually happened. $41 for this one. I'm really happy with that one, considering that Caleb Williams didn't really throw the ball too much, and Cole Kmet ended up getting 1 reception for 4 receiving yards. And this is what I was saying. People are going to be reactive with this sort of stuff, and then we'll say, oh, Cole Kmet's had a bad game, so, you know, prices might go down for his cards. So $41 is a really, really good price in my opinion. And it's still a really nice card. It's not saying that, you know, he had 4 receiving yards, he's going to have a bad season. I just think people are very reactive with auctions, and that's what can cause a card price to go 20% on the comp. So that's what I've highlighted in the past before. And then this is the other one, Kadarius Toney. I mean, a little bit unfortunate. He got released by the Chiefs, and he was still in the Chiefs when I sent these cards in, so I couldn't forecast that. I mean, I probably could have forecast that because I did see some off-season buzz that he would be released by the Chiefs, but yeah, $7.50 for this one. Yeah, again, with these auctions, you're going to be happy and you're going to be unhappy with some of them as well, but they all tend to balance out in my opinion. So in terms of payout, I've actually already done the payout myself, and yeah, so I've got nothing in the balance, but I've got money on the way, obviously, for people who are about to pay. You just click on request payout. There's different payout methods here. There's ACH, check, PayPal, wire transfer, and international wire transfer. With PayPal, they do take a fee out for goods and services. If you've paid via PayPal goods and services, you know that there's a fee taken out, which is like 2.9%. If anyone out there has any experience with international bank transfer, please let me know, because I don't know if there's any fees taken out, but I tried looking into it and it seemed a bit confusing to me. But if it works out better and there's no fees taken out, I might look into international wire transfer. But yeah, there's all the different options there to get paid out. And DC Sports are very quick with their payout. I tend to find that they pay out within 1 business day. So if you do request it on a Friday, don't expect to get it until a Monday, but yeah, they're very quick at their payout. But yeah, guys, this is 3 weeks from start to finish in terms of making this video and sending my cards into consignment. If you guys appreciate it, all I ask for is that you hit the like button down below and comment down below. Also hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't subscribed already. I hope to hear some of your success stories and even some of your unsuccessful stories of sending your cards into consignment. I would love to hear them, so please do hit me up if you do send your cards in. And as always, guys, I will see you all in the next video. Take care.